The story of the Margate Creative Writing Group really begins earlier this year, 2020. What a strange year that's been. January, February time, we had a few meetings. About 20 people came at our height. We didn't really know what was going to happen with the group, and we certainly didn't know what was going to happen with the year. We focused on something different every week. It was about finding local people in Margate who love to write. This week we were working on dialogue, and it was that week that the lockdown was announced.
Hello, my name's April Austin, and I've been writing poetry or prose and journaling most of my life. I've been writing with the Margate Writing School group for, since February, but unfortunately due to COVID, we've had to do most of our classes on Zoom since about March, I believe. Which has been sad, but it's kept us going, and there's been a core group that have written together and kept each other sort of feeling positive and picked each other up when we've not been feeling so good. I've had a couple of poems published in a couple of different publications over the years, and I put my poetry and prose on Instagram at Moonstone Bright Poetry. But with the Margate group, we've written quite a lot this year together. We've really worked hard, and we've produced some really good work, and it's just been lovely to work with such a nice group of people and to get to know them and to get to know Helen Marsh as well.
He respects me, which is nice. I'm glad he does respect me to some extent. I think, like you say, you've got to think of our audience.
Hi, my name is Sharonavara, and I'm a member of the Margate Creative Writers Group.
Well, yeah, but okay, listen, this is the bad shit. What? Junk. But don't worry, I've just been fucking around with it.
I am a social worker by trade, and I happened to discover the writing group completely by accident.
Do you shoot, Michael? Tell me right now, are you shooting? No, of course not. How much, Michael? It's just once in a while. You doing that shit in here in our home?
I was in Margate on a work task in January of 2020. I'd never been to Margate, but I had to stop in town to get some art supplies to work with a young person. And I saw this wonderful building, and I was really curious about what went on there. Margate School, and there was a poster on the door advertising the first of the creative writing group's meetings, and I was really intrigued because I loved Margate. I just thought it was beautiful the minute I drove in. It started from there. And I went to the very first meeting, which I think was in February, late February maybe. And I've remained with it and with the group.
What brought us together, I think, was a love of writing. Most of us didn't really want the hard-hitting feedback. I think we wanted a lot of confidence boosting, a lot of somebody saying, yes, you have permission to do writing. Just give yourself some time, have a think, and express yourself. We all loved creativity, creative writing. Some of us were published already, not everybody. But we really found that protected time once a week, 3 hours, to think about ourselves, reflect on our journey, and do some writing, and then share it with each other in a very supportive, non-critical place. That was what was so precious.
Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer Colby Carey, and I'm 56 years of age, and I live in Margate on a good old Thanet planet. I've been happily married for some 26 years and consider myself lucky. To a French national, Jean-Philippe, I won't get into Brexit. I use the pseudonym of Cat, as they are my favourite pet, and we are owned by 2 of them. I have a supernatural fantasy sci-fi novel published, although being just the one. I have been writing for many years and come across the Margate School of Writing, which is tutored by Helen, just before COVID. We were fortunate to have met for 3 sessions before the dreaded lockdown. Now, thanks to Zoom, we continue to write using prompts and read our work to each other. We are a very prolific, informal, friendly group and enjoy welcoming other writers. My favourite genres are science fiction, supernatural and thrillers. In fact, anything that I might be inspired by during periods of spontaneous creativity. I use these genres in poetry, prose, micro and flash fiction.
But we've been meeting every week by Zoom, and I've really been quite grateful for the guidance and support of the group, and also for the wonderful generosity of Helen Marsh, our group leader, as well as the wonderful voices, encouragement, and compassion of all my fellow group members. The group helps me to keep joy alive through writing, especially in this time when isolation is pandemic, and it keeps me connected to the creative energy.
Hello, my name's Hayley, and I've been writing for a number of years, but I've not had anything published. I just really do it for my own well-being and because it's something that I really enjoy.
Get my what on, your shoes, we've got that appointment. What appointment? Here we go. Ouch, don't be so rough.
Coming to the Margate School for the creative writing group was the first time I've ever done anything like that, apart from when I was doing my undergraduate degree.
Oh Mum, have you knocked yourself again? Look at those bruises. It's nothing. Can we go now?
So it was the first time I'd really come together with other writers, and I think it was just an opportunity to kickstart my passion again.
Have you told her about the appointment?
And it's been such a supportive group.
I think the fact that we met within the Margate School, the art school, was really supportive. It gave such a creative vibe from the outset, and the Margate School themselves have been so supportive of our writing group. That was very special. It's a wonderful building, the old Woolworths building on Margate High Street, and I think the work that's gone into turning it into an art school and getting that off the ground has just been really inspirational for all of us, and we just wanted to support that with our brand of creativity, which was writing.
And the fact that we only sort of give each other positive feedback, I think, has been really, really important.
What you're doing? Am I seeing Dr. Warner today, love? Yes, Mum. I think it's disgusting. I've been to those places and they're gross.
One of the things I found is that I take criticism very personally, and it's not something that you kind of have to get over that, don't you? But it can sometimes take a very long time to not take it personally, because when we write creatively, it's our own work, and we put a lot into it. So it's hard when somebody gives you feedback that you maybe take not quite the way they meant it. So I think that's a really positive experience from the group. And since we've been in lockdown since March, when we went into lockdown, we've carried on our group in Zoom. It's just been such an inspiration to keep going and keep writing, and I think it's kept all of our spirits up, and we've actually become very good friends. But I do look forward to an opportunity to get back into the Margate School and meet up again with some of the other group members. because it's always interesting to hear people's stories and what they're working on, and our voices are also different. So I hope by looking at our magazine and hearing some of our work tonight that you really enjoy it, and yeah, I look forward to the opportunity to present to you all.
Hope, Mum. No, I'm not going out today, love. See, she wants to stay here.
Hi, this is Jeannie. I write science fiction, fantasy, and romance with the LGBTQ characters and activity. And I am part of the Margate Creative Writing Group. I just joined recently. I live in California, and while the group is holed up in United Kingdom, I am actively participating at least once a week. I really enjoy the group. I like studying about writing and finding different methods to take my writing to a higher level, or just learn about other writers and how they write.
Put it like that. So how do you want me to put it? I don't know. I don't think I can let them know this way. But it's what happened. In fact, it's what happened every week I was at college for months.
So my work with the Margate Creative Writing Group has been very different from other critique groups I've participated in. I like the way that Helen guides us through different styles, and I like the other participants. They're very good writers and all have their own unique voice that tells me a lot about them as people, and I'm getting to know quite a few quirks and elements to their writing style through getting to know them. So I do enjoy the group again, and I hope that you'll be enjoying it just as much as I do. Bye.
Thank you.
Well, thank you again for giving us this opportunity to share our work with you, and hope to see you tonight. Bye.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thanks for listening, watching, whatever.